Hello and welcome to this tutorial where we are going to learn how to install VS Code, or what is alternatively called Visual Studio Code. So what is Visual Studio Code? It's an integrated development environment, meaning in lay terms it means it's an environment or a software where you are able to prepare or make your software in any language that you want. It's created by Microsoft and it's free for everyone to use. So for you to install VS Code, and the reason why we are going to use VS Code in this lecture is because it's free, number one. Second, it's a simpler way for you to use the terminal while looking at your folder structure. And also you're able to edit your files, be it HTML files, CSS files, or text files. All the file types, you'll be able to see it. So to install it, go to Google and just type in install VS Code. It will give you this link. That's code.visualstudio.com. And remember, there's a difference between Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. So there are two ways of installing it, and that's one is for Windows. You can install on Windows. The second way is for us to install on Mac OS. If you scroll down, you should be able to see. Let me just click on download and see. See, if you click on download, you're able to see the three different versions. Okay, this one is for Linux systems, but this one is specifically for Mac. So depending on your operating system, you either click on Windows or click on Mac. If it's Windows, it's either 64-bit or 86. Okay, so this is how you're able to install Visual Studio Code. Personally, I've already installed, and this is how it looks on the machine. This is the folder structure, and in the beginning it's going to take some time for it to install, but be patient. Next, I'm going to show you how to start the terminal on the Visual Studio Code. So you just go up, go to terminal, and then click on new terminal. This is the same. So depending on the folder that you are in, I'm going to create a new folder. Remember, this is our folder structure. I want to go back to test. Okay, so I'll just go here and click on open. That's file, open folder. Then it's going to navigate. I'm going to navigate to where it is. Then X University, Git and GitHub, test. Okay, going to open a new one. This is amazing. Yes, I trust the authors. Test. Okay, so to open the terminal, as we had said, is terminal, new terminal. That's it. And we can run the other commands like list, sure, alpha, beta, omega. Okay, so it already picks up the folder that you are in. Okay, to open another terminal is just as simple as coming to the right side here, the bottom, as you can see, and click the plus button. It opens another terminal. This is the Z shell because this is the MacBook. In Windows, it's going to be the command prompt, the CMD. So I'm going to delete that one and remain with the other one. Next, I'm going to check if Git is being recognized in this Visual Studio. So Git version, remember this was our command. Quick as possible. Git version is 2.3.9. so this is the benefit of having this type of IDE, because you're able to see your folder structure here in GUI form, and then here is the terminal for you to run your commands. For this session, I'm going to create to show you how to create these three folders. First of all, I'm going to remove directories. If they have something, then alpha, beta, and omega. Boom, and they're gone, as you can see. Then I'm going to clear, and then I'm going to start by making a directory alpha, omega, and beta. And then after that, in the alpha folder, I'm going to create I'm going to select here and create a new file, and it's going to be something like readme.md. this is a markdown type of file, and then I'm going to say this is alpha. That's it, and then I save. Okay, so that's how you're able to create files using the GUI interface here on Visual Studio Code, and also use the terminal. And we've been able to also add a terminal in case you need it. I don't see the reason why we will need it, or situations might exist, but that's literally how to manage different actions via Visual Studio Code. So that's it. See you in the next tutorial, where we are going to start talking about repositories and how to initialize Git. See you then.